Obviously, no one likes to have a loss, but another fight of the year candidate from you. I mean, give us an idea what the emotions like right now.
You know, I didn't get in the sport to win or lose. It's an entertainment factor for me, and I will be known as and remembered as one of the most entertaining fighters that ever did it. And you know, I'm content with what just happened, as stupid and crazy as that sounds. You know, I felt so comfortable in there, so good. The best I've ever felt.
You came out aggressive as we'd expect, but you know, you seemed to handle it pretty well in the early going. He kind of tagged you a little bit early on. What did he do different than you expected? I mean, was it what you thought you'd see?
It was just like I thought it would be, a fight, a fist fight. That's what I just got in tonight. That's what I've been preparing for 12 weeks. You guys, this is an unforgiving sport, and I don't recommend it to my enemy, but it's what I was born and bred to do.
It looked like you might have the fight wrapped up in the third. Give me an idea kind of what was going through your head. Did you think this fight's over after you tagged him?
Yeah, I did. You know, I give him credit. You know, he pulled through and gathered himself and came back strong. You know, I think that big break from Herb Dean really helped him. I'll give him that, but you know, I don't fight to win or lose. As stupid and crazy as I am, and that sounds, I go in there to entertain people. This is an entertainment business. I fight for money, and you know that what I do helps me get paid a lot of money.
You talked about the break. I mean, you guys kind of had some words after the eye pokes and that sort of thing. Can you kind of say what was discussed?
Yeah, we said, you know, it's what we do. I was like, hey, I'm sorry, man. He's like, hey, yeah, I know you're not dirty. And then he poked me in the eye and said, you know, it's what we do. It's what happens. Nothing but respect. I got nothing but respect for him. You know, he's going to be hurting for a very long time.
And last thing for me, I mean, obviously it's fresh right now, but what do you think you do next? I mean, people worried about your style and about how long you can keep doing this. I mean, is there some time off? What
yeah, time off. I got about five. You know, before this, I said I had 6 left. I got 5 fights. I want the biggest fights possible. You know, coming off 2 losses, that's hard to say, but you want to see me fight. And if you don't see me fight live, you will regret it when you're done, when I'm done. And it's not going to be very long. I got about 5 left. So I want to golf when I'm 60. I have a human services degree. I want to do social work. And hopefully I can buy a lot of houses and make money that way.
Initially, it seemed as though you were sort of upset at the stoppage. Looking back, what do you think about Herb Dean's stoppage?
I haven't watched it. I'll have to watch it. I've never had a thought in a fight. So, it's hard to process what just happened. I have to go back and watch it. I felt so good in there and so comfortable, and I'm ready to do it again, as stupid as that sounds.
Safford definitely showed out. The arena was crazy today. Just what was it like being back here for the first time since high school?
It was honestly amazing. I was hoping to be scared and nervous this fight, but again, you know, nothing. I'm so comfortable with the atmosphere, with the pressure. And, you know, it's not about winning or losing to me. I've never been worried about winning or losing. The only thing I'm scared of is not performing and not putting on a entertaining fight. And you guys all know that sounds stupid, but it's what I signed up for. It's my purpose.
What did you think of the decision to take a point away in the third round?
It's his job. I'm not going to criticize him for anything right now. I have to go back and watch it. I didn't feel like I poked him in the eye. I don't know. Can't say.
Before your last fight with Alvarez, you hadn't been knocked out, and it almost seemed like you were welcoming an opportunity to have somebody knock you out. And then you were. Did your shit feel any different in this fight after that?
Yeah, I wasn't wishing to get knocked out again. But, you know, I can't change the way I fight. It's impossible for me. It is who I am, and it's how I will fight every single time I go in there. If that was a 3-round fight, I won that. But it was not. And last time I said if it was a 5-round fight, I would have won it. So I just love to fight.
Do you see yourself changing your style, not being as...
I think I changed from the last fight to this fight. You always try to learn. I'm not gonna, I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna go home and say, oh, I'll forget that and I'll just do it again. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna study what I did right, what I did wrong, and I'll make adjustments.
And when you were in the cage during the break from my folks, you were like the conductor and the crowd was like your symphony. How did that feel?
It is amazing. It's what I dream of. It really is. That atmosphere, I thrive in it, and I wish I was a little bit less comfortable there, but it's just a part of me, and I love it.
I know last time you were a little disappointed in your cardio. How did you feel about it?
Felt so good in there. I did everything I could. There's nothing more I could have done. I couldn't have worked harder. I couldn't have swam more. I couldn't have ran more. I couldn't have biked more. I was ready, and I'm fighting guys at the highest level. Every single fight right now is the best in the world, and matchups make fights out. That was a great matchup for me, and I was landing power shots, and I felt good. It is what it is.
You say you really like to entertain based on the crowd's reaction tonight. Are you really happy with what you did?
Hey, you tell me. Was that entertaining?
Yeah.
Exactly. Every single time I fight, it will be that.
Do you plan on throwing some grappling into your future fights, or do you still plan on staying up on your feet as much as possible?
It's pretty evident I fight the way I fight. Eventually, I mean, I'm not saying I don't go in there to not wrestle. I use my wrestling to stop him from taking. I was kicking his ass on my feet. My game plan was to go in there and break his leg, break his body, and I did that. I was in the process of doing that. He took it, and it would have been stupid for me to try to get on top of him right there, especially when I'm landing leg kicks like that.
I know this is perhaps premature, but would you like a long break after this?
I think my body deserves it, but who knows? Yeah, I'll take a break. Go on vacation.
Dustin called out Khabib after the fight. After spending time in the octagon, how do you think he would do against him?
I've never fought Khabib, so I could not say.
Thanks.
But Khabib was the best in the world. Dustin's tough. His grappling is gonna, he's not necessarily a wrestler, so you have to stop. You have to stop Khabib from putting you against the fence, and if you can't do that, you're fucked.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thanks, Justin.